Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safis Salam and I'm gonna do presentation about cultures and comparative literature. For centuries, people have felt the need to express their opinion on things and events happening around them and to them. The necessity to demonstrate and locate their own position in the spatial and temporal dimension naturally led to the process of documenting this event in various forms and by various media, such as imaginative literature, where it proved to be one of the most vital tools to reflect the happenings around us. Literature is seen as a reflection of culture and society, portraying people's ideas and dreams set in certain times and space framework in the most creative and imaginative way. It both depicts and inspires social changes and it is often treated as as a credible source of cultural representation. Literature and culture in the middle of English. Literature and culture are deeply interrelated and both have strong relationship with each other. Because during years and from the oldest of time, literature embodied culture. The first literary work in English language that conveys cultural context about life is written in Old English, which appeared in the early Middle Age. And here we mean Beowulf from Anglo-Saxon literature, which is a heroic epic poem. Usually, many writers would like to write about heroine epic poem or stories in the Old English, telling the story of how the heroes destroy the evil and restore their glories. In the poem of Beowulf, the hero Beowulf himself had to face many battles against the devil called Grendel. Grendel's mother sea serpent and the dragon. Generally, this poem of Beowulf in Old English literature displayed the actual story of ancient Old English period in which the hero went to campaign, fighting against the devils or bad things, and finally they returned home with glories. In the 12th century, the new form of English known as Middle English evolved, which started the Middle English literature. There were three main categories of Middle English literature: religious, courtly love, and Arthurian. The literature written in England during the Middle English period reflects fairly accurately the changing fortunes of English. French language was best understood by the upper classes. The books they read are listened to were in French. The most significant Middle English writer was Geoffrey Chaucer, who was also called as a father of English literature and was widely considered as the greatest English poet of the Middle Ages. He wrote the Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories in frame story between 1380 and 1400, giving the journal prologue a matchless portrait gallery of contemporary types, and constituting in the variety of the tales a veritable anthology of medieval literature. In the Canterbury Tales, it reflected diverse views of the Church in England. After the Black Death, many people began to question the Church of England and even to start new monastic orders. Several characters in the Canterbury Tales are religious figures, and the very setting of the pil- pilgrimage to Canterbury shows the religious and significant theme of the cultural context in England. The conclusion is literature stands as a voice that expresses values and beliefs. It shows people live as a individual or as a group with this perspective and how their cultural life was and how their cultural and tradition used to be. Literature becomes the ideal tool to show the learners how to English speaking more and to lead them to discover English culture. It gives a great opportunity for the learners to increase their world knowledge as they will have access to a variety of contexts and which is undoubtedly related to the target cultures. The role of literature in cultural and societal development. Literature provides many uses in society, though some of them may also be accomplished by electronic media such as television. These uses include first is preservation of language. If everyone is reading the same thing throughout the generation, then the language used will be landed down from one generation to another. Think of where you know the words the and though from. The second one is they paint the ideal of society at current time. In times of war, villains usually become the enemy's nation. In cultural decay, the villains become the people in charge of the society. Likewise, in silver prosperity, the villains become those who threaten the society, such as crime lords and other criminals. Third one is literature provides an entry point into improving the skill of reading. I think that's all about my presentation and thank you.